I would rather have a hot curling iron shoved up my ass and a 500-pound man swan dive and then cannonball on my head than marry a man that voted for Donald Trump. Okay? We get it? I'd rather have a homeless man's nutsack nailed to my forehead for a year than even stand next to a man voting for Donald Trump.
Yo, she's extreme about it. God damn, I didn't know it was this serious. Republican men are so emotional and full of drama. Who wants to live all around all that hate they spew? It has to be exhausting for the partner. LMFAO, where the hell did she come up with these scenarios? But this is facts.
We're not supposed to get her wet. Men aren't supposed to be wet.
Look, I'm not trying to speak on behalf of women, but I'm pretty sure you're wrong.
But we obsess on making her too wet, and we start slipping in and out.
Let me hit this guy's page. I feel like I know who he voted for, but I just gotta see it.
I am practicing abstinence from all women until they decide to get their act together. And
If only I could confidently predict Powerball numbers the way I can confidently predict who you voted for based off the stupid shit you say.
if you want to make love with me, you need to change your tone.
Well, I'm gonna be out of pocket again and speak for women. I'm sure they're all so sorry and they're just lining up to get what you've got. I'm sure that you're just really rocking shit, right?
I am retiring from dating coaching.
You were fucking coaching people? And they paid you?
I no longer want to carry the burden of being a dating coach.
Yo, here I am, out on that limb again, and I don't want to speak out of pocket, as I've previously stated, but I can only assume it's okay that I say, thank you so much for retiring?
I want you to look at this just like if you're smoking a meat. If you smoke a meat for too long, it starts to become a sloppy stew.
What?
You do not want to have intercourse the form of a sloppy stew.
Yes, the Republican sandpaper method.
Keep foreplay no more than 5 minutes.
It just dawned on me why Republican women act like Karen so frequently. They had 6 of the most frustrating minutes of their life the night before, and now they're just lashing out on the public. I'd like all of you conservative women to remember this next time you go to the voting booth, okay? With your help, we won't live in a country like this.
It's almost like there's a reason I'm still single at 52. I live in a state full of these men. Good Lord. If I close my eyes, it's like my first husband talking to me all over again.
Jesus Christ.
I need you to stop dating Trump supporters. And if your boyfriend's a Trump supporter, I need you to dump him. And if you're going on a date with a guy who you match with on a dating app, I need you to ask him before you go on the date who he voted for. And if he says Donald Trump, I need you to say fuck no to that date. And if you don't have the time or the money to donate to political causes or to go out and protest, then at the bare minimum, I need you to not date the people who voted for Donald Trump. A man who voted for Donald Trump is a man who voted for a known pedo assaulter. I need us to lock in and stop letting men like that get anything good in life. I need you to stop rewarding them with your presence and your time and your company when they are bigots inside, okay? Additionally, Donald Trump has platformed people who say some of the most atrocious things about women I have ever heard. They say that women ruin the workforce. They say that women should have never been given the right to vote. Is that the kind of man who you want as the father of your children? Specifically a daughter. Would you want that man to father your children? Because the answer is fuck no. I don't care if he's tall, I don't care if he's hot, I don't care if he's rich. It's fuck Trump supporters. Fuck them. It's a non-negotiable no.
Damn. Does she know that Trump voters don't find attractive enough to date anyways? She's trying to solve a problem that doesn't exist. Actively browse the dating sites. I promise at least 60% of women put in their profile, if you vote for Trump, swipe left. No Trumpers, no MAGA. It's sad the hatred for men, mostly white, has gone this far.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Lol, you have nothing to fear. Us MAGA men stay away clear from you, libtard. This word is being used so much, and we could spot you from a mile away or two. Listen, if it doesn't apply to you, it doesn't apply to you, but it looks like a lot of people are hurt in the comment section.
Think about this for a second, okay? If you date a Trump supporter, hear me out. You could lie to them. You could cheat on them. You can be unfaithful to them. You can break promises to them. You can stand up on dates with them. You can not call them back. And they would never leave you. Wait, just think about that. You could be a felon and they wouldn't leave you. You can like cause an insurrection or have dinner with like white nationalists and a Trump voter wouldn't leave you.
Yeah, but with all of that, I wouldn't be able to deal with the lack of intellectual conversation. Got a point there. I'll just use them to donate to me every month to pay bills, and they won't leave me. Surprisingly enough, someone is actually doing that as we speak.
I'm a far leftist who is fully taking advantage of the fact that MAGA men have a fetish for being absolutely dominated and humiliated. And so I've learned over the last few months that I can use that to my advantage, to get my nails done, to get my toenails done. I just messaged one of these MAGA pay pigs earlier this morning and said, I want this hat from Planned Parenthood, and they immediately sent me the $25 for it. This is an endless money hole, an endless honeypot. I was surprised and also not surprised at the same time at how many of these Trump supporting men, MAGA supporting men, that will actively seek out a dom, which is someone who can financially dominate and humiliate them. And so best believe I take advantage of that shit, because MAGA money spends just as well as my own money, and I'd much rather drain their bank accounts than my own. Anyways, I like my nails.
Yo, that's the easiest come up in 2026. Hey, I ain't even mad at that. Get your money.
That's a great idea.
Someone's like, yeah, Trump figured this out like 10 years ago. I love that my leftist husband sent me this. I think he's telling me I should get into a new line of work. Hey, especially in this economy, maybe that might be a better option.
My boyfriend loves Trump and I do not. That is currently the... That didn't age well, now did it? So we actually broke up a month after I posted that video because we were watching the J.D. Vance debate, and he said that all Black people needed to get over slavery since his grandparents came over on a horse-drawn wagon, and although mine were picking cotton in a field, great-grandparents, and although mine were picking cotton in a field, that we had all of the exact same advantages in life. And so that's when I realized he really wasn't on my team, and I felt extremely unsafe that he was not vouching for me. So the G-Wagon was great. The Limitless Amex was great, but was it worth it? I'm gonna go with no, because my safety is a little bit more important. Also, for any women that decide to date him in the future, please make sure to check out his calculator little app. You will find all of the photos of the women that he actually likes. This lovely MAGA supporter, you know, super MAGA, got a little private life. So make sure to stay safe out there, guys. Please be safe.
If you're in an interracial relationship, it's kind of hard to be a MAGA supporter and then have someone of a minority group in that relationship. I mean, him being a Trump supporter was the biggest red flag that could have revealed all these inner dialogues he believed. Currently in similar situation, and he's half Black. I mean, if you're a raccoon, that kind of is the situation.
Reaction, but I just realized that I'm too scared to use dating apps now. I want to go on it, and I just, every message and every profile just makes me think that it could be somebody like that's emboldened by Trump. And the profile was so normal that I would never know.
She makes it sound like it's a one and done situation. It's not that deep. Even if you feel like this, what sort of mentally defective person do you have to be to videotape yourself and then post it online? You see these people doing it all the time. They're the ones that are in true need of help. Girl, just put in your bio you're not looking for a man with common sense or family values, and the MAGA men will stay away. Problem solved. Actually, if she says she's looking for a man with common sense and family values, then the MAGA men will stay away.
The creators of a right-wing dating app are frustrated right now. And to anyone who supports the Democratic platform, it's no surprise why. In 2022, a former Trump aide founded The Right Stuff, dating app for conservative MAGA followers. It was backed financially by the co-founder of PayPal. Recently, the founders have shared their frustration that the app, unsurprisingly, is not attracting female users. Apparently, it's become quite the sausage fest because women are not interested in dating these types of men. But wait, it gets even worse. Now the creators are also complaining that there's not enough hot men on the dating app. It's bad enough when women aren't using the app. It's even worse when the men that are using it are pure twos.
MAGA women don't need an app. They have family reunions. That's a violation right there. MAGA men can date each other. Problem solved. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what your thoughts are down below because I'm sure there's going to be a slew of different ideas and opinions on this. I would love to hear it. If it's your first time to the channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Also, check out this video if you haven't. I'm sure you're definitely going to enjoy it. But nevertheless, I will see you guys when I see you. Peace.